Alright troops, this is my second part of the match between Jamaica and Mexico. I'm already 1-0 up, Blanco put me ahead. That's the way it stays for the rest of this match, being honest with you. I got a couple good shots in there, try and score some big long rangers, but that's pretty much it. And a good friend of mine called Aeneas told me to, well, gave me some advice pretty much on the video, and he said that I should lower the volume of the video and make my voice louder, which is some good advice which you're gonna understand, and I'm gonna do it for this video, so the audio of the game will be lower, and so that's what I'm doing. And a couple of things I'd like to discuss are some good strategies for intercepting the ball, such as so this is pretty much to get the ball off them, which I'm going to talk about right here. Strategy I like to use is to hold down A and hold down RT, because that means that your guy will run straight to their players, and it just causes so much pressure on them. You just sprint right at them and try to get the ball, just knock it away from them, whatever. It works really well, I find. People online sometimes call it the sort of noobish tactic, but well, it's not really being used online here, so that's a good tactic. And when you're doing this, you can switch between players as well, so like you can hold down A and RT and start running after that player, and your player will most of the time just keep on running after that player, and so you can get like a ton of players running at this one guy with the ball and sort of close him down, and he'll probably make a mistake or try and pass it, but it goes to one of your players because he's been pressured so much from a couple directions, and just an easy way to win the ball off him. And I don't know if you saw it last half, but my player Tirado got booked for the most stupid thing I've ever seen in my life. He should have never got booked there, and it's just unbelievable the stuff that Jamaica were getting away with in this match, and getting fouls for, and I was getting booked for tiny little shoves and stuff like that. It's just unbelievable sometimes on this game. So, and another thing I'd just like to talk about really quickly is the penalty system. You will probably get a good amount of penalties if you're pretty attacking and like to get in their box and annoy them a lot. You'll probably get a lot of penalties, and penalties have changed significantly since FIFA 10. It's a lot harder to score penalties anyway. It's not that hard, but it's a lot harder than it was. It was pretty simple on FIFA 10 to score a penalty, because you just be like, oh, you got a penalty, that's another goal to them, or another goal to you if you got the penalty. Because penalties were so easy to score in FIFA 10. They're a wee bit, well, they're harder now. They're definitely harder. What happens is you have this composure meter. You have to press B in the middle of the composure meter to be composed. If your composure is in red, then you will just end up like completely missing it by a mile. Your red, if it's in red, then you'll slip or just sky the ball over the net. I don't think I've ever seen anyone score with their composure completely at red. But with penalties, you press B, and then after you press B immediately and hold down for as much power as you want, you have to move your stick. I think it's the right stick or the left stick, I'm not sure, but you have to move it, and there's sort of like an invisible circle which you move, and the invisible circle is moving, and you can practice this in penalty kicks. You can practice penalty kicks, and I suggest doing that before going into games and stuff, because it really does help the penalty training. So thanks to Aeneas for giving me some advice. I'll leave his channel link down in the description, and see you next time.